Welcome back to the Research Finance Education Series. This video will explain what you should include as supporting documentation when submitting a payment requisition form to the Office of Research Administration. First, why is it important? Having all the information and supporting documents when submitting a requisition made from personal funds will ensure a quick turnaround time for reimbursement. In all financial audit engagements at Unity Health Toronto, our financial auditors look at our cash disbursements to staff and external vendors. They are reviewed, questioned, and tested to ensure Unity Health Toronto only reimburses requests which are valid, accurate, and compliant. The remainder of this video will detail the supporting documents required when submitting your requisition. For standard supplies and materials purchased from personal funds, ensure you include the original receipt or copy of the invoice, the purpose of the purchase, and a credit card statement if used to purchase the item or service. For travel, including flights and train, ensure you include the original receipt or a copy of the invoice, boarding pass, either electronic or hard copy, business reason for the trip, business reason why the flight was chosen, a travel itinerary, and your credit card statement if applicable. The following is an example of an explanation for why the trip incurred. If a personal vehicle was used, the current rate is 40 cents per kilometer. Ensure you detail the purpose of travel with personal vehicle, reimbursement calculation, travel detail printout, possibly from Google, and your approval from your manager. Please note that you cannot claim the distance from your office to your home, since this would be considered a personal expense that is part of your everyday commute. If a taxi was used for travel, ensure you include the original receipt, a detail of the to and from location, a detail of the purpose of the trip, and your credit card statement if applicable. Accommodations and hotels. As backup, provide the business reason for the accommodation, the business reason why the hotel was chosen. The hotel invoice or receipt photocopy is acceptable. Confirmation of the hotel booking is not sufficient because the hotel only charges you when you check out. Also, the credit card statement, including the individual's name, last 4 digits of the credit card number, and line item of the charge. Ensure you remove any alcohol or non-business expenses from your request. Meals for business purposes. Ensure you include the original receipt, the business reason for the meal, name of attendees if applicable, and your credit card statement if it was used. Ensure you remove any alcohol or meals for non-business individuals. Please review the research supplemental and the hospital travel and expense policy for the limits for food purchases that you can recover. For conferences, ensure the receipt or confirmation of the payment is included, the certificate of completion or attendance, course agenda if applicable, the business reason for attending the conference, the final grade if applicable, and credit card statement if it was used. Be mindful that these expenses will only be reimbursed once the course or conference is completed. Courses. Ensure you include prior written approval from your manager, receipt or email confirming payment, copy of the report card, if applicable, the business reason for the course, and your credit card statement if it was used. Please keep in mind that these types of expenses will only be reimbursed upon completion of the course. The following are guiding principles to ensure a timely reimbursement for your expense. Each receipt cost is separately mentioned. Each receipt item is printed, approved, and sent to the ORA if related to research. Each item is coded correctly. Items listed in your requisition are in the same order filed in your package. Highlight totals claimed for easy review in the ORA. The person claiming the expense also incurred the expense. Expense and submission must be within 90 days. The base cost, tax, and total are mentioned separately. The value claiming is in Canadian, and your credit card statement converts it, or if not possible, Owanda conversion is present. The following is an example of a completed requisition form. Ensure your submission is aligned with hospital guidelines to ensure that your request is processed timely and accurately. It is not uncommon for a handful of delinquent requests to tie up ORA resources and bottleneck the process. The ORA makes every effort to ensure problems are handled efficiently and effectively with minimal impact to other requests. If you have any questions about this presentation, please contact your research financial analyst or researchfinance@smh.ca. Thanks for watching.